this guy are sick. I agree wholeheartedly. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode, what is it, like 37? Wait. Is that 40? Yeah, because this would be, wait. This is 30. 31, 32, 33, 34, no, so this is 36, because these are in increments of 6. So this is episode 36. I think I made the prediction a couple episodes ago that it would end on 37, so this could potentially be the series finale eve, if you will. Anyway, let's get to the game. As you can see here, with my final lesson over, I make my way back to the club room, eager to test my poetic abilities. I've really changed, haven't I? I didn't mind writing poems back in September, but now I'm so eager to do so. Oh well, it's hardly a bad thing. Oh, we haven't heard this music since, I don't even know. Man, can we just appreciate how much of a banger this really is? It really sets the mood for poetry. Once again, I'm the last one in. As I settle into a desk, Monica clears her throat and addresses everyone in the room. Okay, everyone. There isn't really much for me to say. After all, you know what you meant. You know what you're meant to be doing, so feel free to start. By all means, feel free to collaborate with others if you want to. I figured this would be a great way to get some insights into how you guys write poems. Way to put us under pressure, Monica. Sorry. Just see what you can come up with. If you want to finish it at home, that's fine. I just didn't want to waste a session, and I figured something new might be appreciated. It's okay, Monica. Come on, Natsuki. Let's work together and see what we can come up with. She leads her way as I reach into my bag, pull out my 9. As I'm pulling out my writing materials, I pause. It's that note that I received on Valentine's Day. Man, I totally forgotten about that. Oh yeah, we suspect it's from Sayori, who I think the note just said something like, I'm happy you're happy, or something like that. It basically saying, oh, like you're with Yuri, but I like you. It's pretty much implied heavily that it is Sayori who left that note. What should I do about it? Even though I'm more happy with Yuri, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't at least a little curious about whom the sender is. Looking around, it seems that Sayori and Natsuki are busy. Well, at least Sayori. At least Sayori is, as she's animatedly chattering away with Natsuki. Chattering away while Natsuki looks like she's pretending to listen. This might be the top 10 most difficult sentences in the whole game. Crazy we made that through. Monica doesn't look preoccupied with... Wait. Okay, that last one just messed me up, so now I'm second guessing everything. Monica doesn't look preoccupied with something for a change, so... Hey, Monica. What's up, Markapi? I lower my voice and shift my chair so I'm a little closer to Monica. Screech! This prompts her to raise her eyebrows. An understandable response, I guess. Listen, can I, ask you something? Something confidential, I assume? She discreetly nods at the other two girls. I nod my head and show her the now crumbled note. But what if it was Monica who sent the note? I found this envelope in my locker on Valentine's Day. And you're asking me if I know who it's from? What? How did you guess? Well, it's either that or you're going to ask if I sent it, and I think we both know the answer to the question. Though her tone is dry, I can faintly detect the humor in her voice. I sometimes forget how much Monica likes to tease people. So, any ideas? You tell me, Markapi. I blink at her, 182 times to be exact. What's that supposed to mean? In other words, I'm asking you if you have any idea yourself. Well, it has to be from someone I know. I can't imagine it's from any of my classmates. I honestly couldn't imagine it coming from Natsuki, and you obviously haven't, so... My eyes wander over to the back of Sayori's head. Monica must have been following where I'm looking as she nods. Looks like you don't need my detective skills after all. Ha. But, Sayori, didn't you also receive friendship chocolates from her? Yeah, but it's just that. Friendship chocolate, right? Malika stares at me for a moment, and somehow I get the feeling that she's doing her best not to roll her eyes. I don't know. It's just weird to think of Sayori in that. Oh, I switched to Malika. It's just weird to think of Sayori in that sense. 2 M's, it makes things difficult. We've always been good friends. It's just kind of weird to imagine us being anything more than that. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with feeling that way, Markapi. Besides, you're happy with Yuri now anyway. I guess. I just feel kind of bad for Sayori, But there's nothing to say that you can't spend time with her as friends. I know she'd probably really appreciate that. Especially since we've stopped walking to school together. A horrible feeling of guilt flushes through my body. Yeah, you're right. Thanks, Monica. Ha, it's okay. Now, haven't you got a poem to be getting on with? Oh, yeah, for sure. Guess I'll get started. After some time, Monica stands up and addresses everyone once more as Markapi takes his first water break of the episode. Ah, delicious. Let us see. Okay, Okay, everyone. I think that's all the time we have for today. How are all the poems coming along? I glanced down at mine. I'm fairly happy with it, although I'm not entirely sure how Yuri would perceive it. After all, she does have quite high standards. Pretty good. I think I'll finish the rest at home. Yeah, same here. Mine's actually finished. Looks like everyone's in the same boat then. We can sort out when to share the poems tomorrow, because I've really got to dash. I'll see you guys tomorrow. After swiftly packing away her things, Monica zooms out the door with the velocity of a bullet. Me and the 2 other girls also start packing up, and before long, we are good to go. While writing my poem, I decided that I wanted to walk Sayori home, but surprisingly she's already gone. Not epic. Natsuki is the only one left, and she's awkwardly hovering by the door. You gonna be much longer? Huh? Oh no, sorry. Guess I've been a little too lost in thought. Haha. I swiftly pack up my stuff and join Natsuki in the corridor. Still gonna go check up on Yuri? She nods. Sounds good. Let me know how she's doing, okay? Sheesh, do you get paid to worry or something? I start to laugh, but the memory of the cuts on Yuri's arm suddenly come flooding back. The laugh turns more into a wince. Natsuki looks at me curiously. Yeah, probably. See you tomorrow. Natsuki still looks a little suspicious, but doesn't say anything. It's been a couple of hours since I got home, enough time for me to have finished my homework. With nothing left to do, I'm flopped on the sofa and browsing some anime. As I catch up on my favorite series, my mind drifts over to Yuri's house. I wonder how Natsuki's faring at the moment. It's a little strange how she's the one who went over, and not me. But then again, I suppose it's a good thing that they're clearly getting along better these days. I guess Yuri will tell me about it later. My mind also keeps focusing on the Valentine's note along with Monica's words. If it's really from Sayori, then she likes me. The note didn't exactly say that though. I'm happy if you're happy. What does that mean? If she does indeed have feelings, then could that water damage actually be from tears? Or is this just my overactive imagination? Still, no matter what's going on, I really should spend more time with Sayori. Explaining it to Yuri might be a bit tricky though. I don't really want her knowing that Sayori might have feelings for me. Thinking about it, I could just say that I haven't spent much time with Sayori recently. Nothing dishonest about that. And besides, I'd never do anything to betray Yuri's trust. Yeah, that's a good idea. Man, Yuri really has a bad habit of ringing me when I'm thinking about her, doesn't she? Hey, Yuri. How are you feeling?
A little better, thanks.
Is Natsuki over?
Yes, she is. I have to admit it, I was a little surprised.
Yeah, she mentioned she was gonna come. See you at lunchtime. I didn't see it coming either. But it's good to see that you two are getting on so well these days.
I agree, but even though she's considerate towards my needs, I still feel a little awkward around her, especially when it's just us two. Still, I feel like we're getting to know each other a little bit better, which is a small price to pay for some awkwardness.
Yeah, I was telling Monica about how nice it is to see you two getting along these days.
Although, if I'm being honest, as nice as it is to have her around, I wish it was you who was looking after me, not her.
Huh? But you're the one who said I didn't have to come over when you rang in the morning.
I know. I thought it'd be fine without you for a day, but it's proven to be harder than I imagined.
It's only been a few days, Yuri.
Sorry, I must be coming across as such a freak right now. Ooh, you must think I'm so obsessive and clingy.
Is it weird to want that? Like a girl who's just like, not like overly obsessed with you, but like wants to be around you? Is that just called love? Have I just never felt love? Maybe. I'm not familiar with these basic human emotions. I'm not really sure what I should say here. I don't want to upset her by telling her that her behavior is kind of clingy. But on the other hand, I can't deny that it's a bit, I don't know, alarming to hear that she can't even bear to be apart from me for a day. This is probably just because we're still in the honeymoon phase of our relationship, right? Monica did talk to B about, I think that's supposed to be me. Monica did talk to me about how it's important for each person in a relationship to have their own lives and breathing space, though. Well, to tell you the truth, I think it's a good thing to spend a little time apart. Aw, that probably hurt Yuri's feelings. The line goes quiet. I'm starting to worry that I might have said the wrong thing.
Markapi, you still want to be with me, right?
Where's this coming from? Of course I do, Yuri. I love you.
Right. Of course. Sorry, I'm just being really silly at the moment.
I hear her take a deep breath. That was her deep breath.
Don't worry about it. Seriously. What did you and the others get up to during the club meeting today?
Yuri's behavior is still a bit suspicious, but I decide to let it go. This isn't really a conversation to be having over the phone. Not much. We decided to write poems instead of sharing them, so it was pretty quiet.
Oh, well, I look forward to reading your latest poem then.
Any idea when that would be?
I'm actually feeling a lot better, so most likely tomorrow or the day after. I don't want to jinx anything just yet.
Fair enough. I think you'll really like this one, or so I hope.
Oh, why's that?
You'll have to wait and see.
Hoo-hoo, a man of mystery.
Yeah. There's an awkward moment of silence.
Anyway, Natsuki is insisting that I get some proper rest, so I should probably get some more sleep before she gets angry. I'll speak to you soon, and I'll hopefully see you tomorrow, okay? I love you, Markapi.
Love you too, Yuri. Get some rest. Interesting. This is a bit of a, not a red flag, maybe an orangish yellow, like a red pepper flag, but it's kind of diluted from the red. Some of the red has faded. You know what I'm saying? The call ends, and I slip my phone back in my pocket. There's no denying that Yuri does sound a little bit obsessive, but is it anything to be concerned over? Sure, it's good to spend time away from your partner, but I'd be lying if I said that I wasn't disappointed over the fact that it's Natsuki and not me who's taking care of her. Well, it's too late to see Yuri now anyway. Plus, Nurse Natsuki is there, so there's not much point thinking about it. Clingy or not, for someone who struggles with acceptance, both from herself and from others, I suppose she's doing well. With a shrug, I turn back to the television screen and immerse myself once more in the colorful world of anime. Interesting. You know, that little bit makes me think maybe we still have a chance at getting a bad ending, but I have high hopes. I think we'll be okay. Looks like a new day to me. Why is it that the scariest nightmares are always the ones where you fail out of school? Some might say that's a bad omen, especially since final season is fast approaching. It takes so much effort to study though. You know what? I'm just gonna not think about it. Although, I feel like I'm forgetting something. Something exceedingly important. This isn't going to... Wait. What? I read ahead, and the sentence like scared me to oblivion. This isn't going to... Okay, I think there should be a B here. This isn't going to be something like me forgetting to walk to school with Sayori again, is it? See, when you take out the B, all hell breaks loose. Chaos is afoot. Oh well, might as well get ready for the day while I mull over my forgetfulness. Oh my. As I sit on the toilet and scroll through my Read It feed, I suddenly hear the telltale bells of a text message. Okay, it's Monica's text. Hey guys, don't forget, we all have our study group in an hour, so hope you're all awake. Crap, I totally forgot about it. What a great host I am, offering up my house for the study session and then forgetting all about it. I offer up a silent thanks to Monica and her dependability. Guess I'd better get off the toilet and clean up the house before Natsuki complains my ears off. That looks clean enough, right? Why do I always leave the cleaning until the last minute? I feel like I've been in this situation multiple times before. You would have thought that I learned my lesson by now. And I haven't eaten breakfast yet, so... As if on cue, my stomach gives a forlorn gurgle. Sorry, bud, but societal expectations and politeness take precedent over survival. Maybe I'll have enough time for a quick bite of toast. Nope, there's a knock on the door. Judging by the politeness of the knock, it's either Yuri or Monica. I'm gonna say it's Monica, that's my guess. Coming. Who would have guessed? It's Yuri. Exactly. That's exactly what I just said. Run back the tape. I said Yuri.
Markapi, hello.
First one here, huh? I can't say that I didn't expect it, though. You're a whole 10 minutes early.
Well, I wasn't doing much of anything, so I decided that I might as well come over. Sorry, were you not ready yet?
No, you're good. Feel free to come in. I'm actually surprised that Monica isn't early, too. As I usher Yuri into my house, a familiar-sounding voice shouts out from the direction of the street.
Wait up, hold the door.
Looks like I spoke too soon. Monica jogs over to us and waves hello, brushing the bangs out of her eyes.
Aha, I should have known that you were going to beat me here, Yuri. I do like to be punctual. A little more than punctual, don't you think?
Haha, all in good faith.
Obviously I'm quite early too, so I'm not one to talk.
I mean, punctuality is a good trait to have, isn't it?
Yep. I feel like it shows that you value others' time when you're punctual.
Yeah. I admittedly need to work on keeping track of my time more myself. Anyway, are we going to stand here talking until the others show up, or... Oh right, let's head inside.
So, what's our schedule for today?
Schedule? Aren't we just gonna study?
Well, yes, but shouldn't we discuss how we're going to study and organize ourselves a bit?
I mean, aren't we just going to read and do problem sets?
But we're not all going to be studying the same subject at the same time, right?
Oh, well... Hold on. That must be one of the others. Huh? Both Natsuki and Sayori are at my door. Hey guys, did you coordinate this or something?
Perf, nah. We just happened to see each other on the way here. Hi, Markapi. We're not late, are we?
No, you guys are right on time. Yuri and Monica are just as early as usual. Now that everyone's here though, we can get started. With that, Natsuki and Sayori follow me into the living room. After swapping hellos, we all settle down on the living room sofas. That's weird, it looks like we're all standing here. Okay. That looks like a very picturesque, cute little set we got going on here. And with that, I think we're gonna end the episode and pick back up on good old episode 37, which is sure to be a banger. I can feel it in my heart and soul. Go ahead, do me 4 favors. Like, comment, subscribe, and as always, help me find a girlfriend, and bye-bye.